It was a lot of drama, not on screen but off screen today. Actor Vishal was taken into preventive custody by the police following a high voltage drama at the offices of the Tamil Nadu Film Producers Council. Actor's detention came after he engaged in a war of words with Tamil Nadu police. The drama unfolded a day after a group of around 300 film producers locked the offices, demanding Council President Vishal's resignation. The group of producers alleged that Vishal was involved in a lot of criminal activities and demanded he hand over the accounts of the council and resign. Actor Vishal has also filed an FIR against the producers.
When I keep asking them, they are arresting me for obstructing a government servant. I can't understand. They are unauthorized people. They are non-members. That is what I'm trying to make sense to the police department. I respect the police department.
I think tempers are running high, and the charges of criminal activity against Vishal are stemming from frayed tempers more than from actual fact. Yes, expectations have not been met. There are plenty of promises from 2 years ago that have not come to fruition. But accusing someone outright of criminal activity is a little bit over the top. A lot of problems that producers are facing today in Tamil Nadu are not something that happened in the last 2 years. It's not something Vishal invented.
Okay.
Why did he come to, why was he selected? Why was his executive committee voted to power? Because obviously there was a lot of disappointment with the previous administration, with the previous leadership. So when somebody comes in and in 2 years is not able to agreed, Vishal probably does not have the bandwidth to take care of daily issues in the council.
Now, following his detention, actor Vishal and the Tamil producer who have, almost gone into a fist fight, they spoke exclusively to India to listen in.
Yeah, so what happened actually? So why was there so much of ruckus in the morning?
There was an incident that happened yesterday. Like members and non-members, like around 15 to 20 of them, they went and they locked the premises of producer council, which is an unruly act, which is against the law. So I came back from my shoot. I came back in the morning and I went to unlock it because it's not right for anyone to lock a governing body's premises. Okay. So that's when police they didn't allow me to do that, and they were standing guard, and I said this is not right, and I filed a case against the people who did this act yesterday, but they have not taken any action against them, and in return they have arrested me and they have kept me in custody in one place.
Yeah, and do you think that there is some sort of I just spoke to Mr. S.P. Segar as well. So he said that Mr. Vishal is not fit to be the chief of this Tamil Nadu Producers Council, and he said there is nothing called as a revenge in between us, and it's not about that. It's just
the question is, if they say that we are not fit to be the president, it should be on a larger number. One person has every right to say that, but there is something called the end of the term, and there's something called election after that. I totally agree with his personal intentions of me not being the president, but that doesn't hold ground at all. Chennai, we are all elected members and we are here to serve the larger number of producers over here.
Fine, so why was and you also said that do you think that there is some sort of issue that's lingering, and that's what is making all this sort of thing?
I don't know. See, we are going ahead with a grand scale event on Feb 2nd. We are honoring Ilayaraja sir for his 75th year. So we are conducting that event and getting funds out of it and buying land for every producer in the Film Producer Council, especially the small-time producers, which has never happened in the history of Producer Council. So they are trying to thwart that attempt because, for West interest, and we are still going to go ahead and make sure that we conduct that event and fulfill our promises.
Yeah, but Mr. Vishal, I just want to ask you, this is some sort of just one small faction is coming up against you on this. And do you think that it could be a political motivated because you wanted to take a plunge into the politics of Tamil Nadu? So
I don't know. See, the politics is for everyone to serve the people. If they feel intimidated or instigated by me, I really can't help it. It's like I'm not a direct threat to anyone, nor would I want to pose myself as a direct threat to anyone. But if they think in that angle, then I'm really sorry to, I feel sorry for them.
And
if at all there is an angle to that.
And you also said that the police, they didn't take action against what happened yesterday, but rather they took it
I'm
today.
still waiting. I'm still waiting.
And once again, these people also went on, met Mr. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Bharat and so on and so forth. Do you think the Tamil Nadu government is in favor of them?
Maybe, no, I don't know. See, the CM is there to meet everyone. If I seek an appointment, he will give an appointment to me also. But I don't know for what reason they have met the CM, because this is like a internal body of the film industry, and if there's anything to be sorted out, it's within the film industry. So I don't know.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Vijay.
That is the main problem. So they have promised before coming to power, we will never touch the that is the fixed deposit amount of 7,80,000 rupees. We will never touch this. We will try to increase this amount to help the underprivileged producers. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it is very unfortunate. They have totally taken that money out and spent in an extravagant manner. We don't know. There was no accounts. Nobody is trying to answer. And totally all irregularities. When Vishal shooting is on the set, he is getting a release date. Only Vishal's mistake. He is unfit to be president of an organization. That's the main problem.
Fine, sir.
All right, let me go across to my colleague Shalini Lobo, who is joining us from Chennai. We are also being joined by our colleague Vijay, who spoke to both the Vishal and the producer. Shalini, I just want to come to you first before I go to Vijay. Now, is Vishal still in custody as far as the police is concerned? Isn't there a lot of politics which has crept into the entire Kollywood, and the result is this factionalism that we are seeing?
Well, Ankit, right now as we speak, Vishal is still in preventive custody. He'll probably be let off in half an hour or so. But then coming to the point, when we spoke to Vishal, Vishal thinks this is politically motivated. Now, as we know, Vishal has had political aspirations for a while. He wanted to stand in the Nagar by-elections, but that did not happen. And unfortunately, his political career could not take off from there. So, Vishal is someone who's always tried, testing these waters, be it contesting in elections, be it outrightly hitting the government on Twitter, having an opinion on anything politically. And that is what Vishal says. This meeting that the producers are having with the chief minister is completely uncalled for, because this is a conflict which is an internal producer conflict and has nothing to do politically. So he suspects that there is something that's being politically motivated here. At the same time, the police yesterday, as he tweeted out, he tweeted that the police were mute spectators when people locked down the TFPC office, but today when I go there, I was detained. This is what Vishal says. Right. But at the same time, the group within the Producers Council have a lot of allegations against him of criminal misconduct and financial irregularities as well.
All right, Vijay, you spoke to both the producer and the actor, at this point of time. Is it just politics, or is there more to what, is happening in Chennai?
No, absolutely, Ankit. This is just politics, mere politics. So, and like how the Tamil Nadu politics has witnessed a lot of factionalism in the last couple of years. Same way that the Producers Council is also facing a lot of factionalism. For example, there's a minor faction that's a very small brigade that's coming out against actor Vishal, and who is the head of the Tamil Nadu Film Producers Council, and he was elected as the chief of the Tamil Nadu's Film Producers Council, and right now he is doing it. But what the allegation that these people, that we also spoke to the SP Segar, who is actually one among those lobby which comes out against Vishal, and they have met the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister EPS, and they've spoken, they've given a plea to him to get the government's intervention into this particular matter. So
right.
So I mean,
Vijay,
so
Shalini, thank you so much for joining us and getting us those inputs from this real-life drama that played out in Chennai rather than on the screens.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.